Hello and welcome. These are horse racing selections for Saturday, the 22nd of July. I am Flat Cap Callum and I'm hoping you are all very, very well. All right, it's not gone well this week. We need some magic on a Saturday. Have we got it? I don't know. We'll find out. So it's a £30 stake for Saturday, 7 bets, so it's stake and a half. I've got 3 lucky 15s, 1 Yankee, 1 Win Trixie, and 2 each way combination doubles. One of them is flat on flat. One of them is not. So in terms of those of you who've been following the stats, the Saturday stats, 10 out of 12 we've had a winner in one leg. 9 out of 10 we've had 9 out of the last 10 we've had a winner in one leg. And what is it? Something silly like 8 out of the 9 last ones we've had a winner in the first leg. You basically you can cut it different ways and it all still looks the same thing. So guaranteed, we've got 3 combination double bets. Sorry, 3 races in combination double bets. Guaranteed, we're not going to have a winner today, are we? All right, so yesterday, 13.84 was the return for £20. It was looking grim to start with. The first 4 got royally beaten, and then we got 4 out of 8 on the places on the last 4. So we haven't had a winner this week. It's been hard to come by. I think we literally had 6 horses place, and that's it out of 3 days. So it's just not been great. Not really quite sure. I think it happens sometimes altogether, and you never know. We might pop up and do something today, or it might carry on. I don't know. I really don't know. So we'll go through those bets from yesterday, and then a mention on the golf. Anyone who is on the golf, let's just keep our fingers crossed, because you wouldn't want to be on any other player right now than Brian Harman. So for anyone who's on, let's just keep our positive energy going towards Brian Harman, holding it together for 2 more rounds. That would be amazing. But to be honest, from the places to the cut line is 5 shots. So really, anybody in the next 2 days could make themselves into the frame, at least in the top 10. So we'll have to see how we progress, because we've got 6. We've got Homer and Hatton. Hatton, he was all there. Quadruple bogey on the last. That was nightmare. Ramsey and then McIntyre, although McIntyre's already hit 2 bogeys to start with, so that's not looking too promising for today. All right, that's that. So let's spin through Friday. We started here. We got a place and a non-runner, and that was it. The 2 big price ones were a letdown. That was a bit of a disappointment, to be fair. I thought that was going to run well. No good there, no good. And we had a place on there, much, much shorter. They got well backed in that Game and Glory. So it was a place single. This bet was the one that made a bit of cash. So Game and Glory place with a non-runner. Gloucestershire nearly went and won. I thought it was going to get there, and it got collared in near the end. And then no good. So we had a place double and a place with a non-runner on that one. So that was all right. And then went on to the late one, and we had no place. So we had a place double on one of the lucky 15s and place single on the other. Was that it? I think that was it. Oh, yeah, it's just an extra piece of paper there. Don't know why that's there. All right, let's crack on then. So Saturday plan. It's sort of it's mainly in the main chunk of the afternoon, between that kind of 2 o'clock 2:30 going, or 2 o'clock 3:45. Then we have got a little saver bet that's mainly focused around the 5 o'clock 5:30 races, with one at a particularly late race. But okay, let's get on with this. So Win Trixie, we've got a traditional Win Trixie for the channel, 50p Win Trixie, 150 Newbury, Highland Avenue, 9-4, to take on the much better horse that is got a big question mark about it. 320 Ripon, snuck that one in. I think that there's value in that to take on the very short price favourite, Elusive Angel, 11-2, and then 350 Market Rasen, probably the most solid of the 3, I would say. Chess Player, 5-2. 50p Win Trixie, £2 is your bet. You want a bog bookie for that pays bog on multiples, so best price guaranteed on multiples. So if they drift and they get bigger, you get a better price. That is bet 1. There's not much extra fiddly stuff on any of these bets, I would say, although there's a bit of volume. So we've then got one of the first of our lucky 15s. This is the Jumps lucky 15, 205 market raise, and I did a bit of a talk up on that one on freebets.com. It's been really backed in this morning. You could have got 25s last night, but I still think 12s is value. So Misty Manny at 12s, 240 market raise and Earth Company at 18s, 250 Cartmel, Yukon at 12s, and 350 market raise and Broken Ice at 20s. 18 pence each way, lucky 15, 540 is your bet. The watch out on some of this Saturday stuff is there's real variance with bookies. So I've called this one as Sky Best, and then 365, 888 or Unibet second best. The watch out on that one is that Paddy and Sky are only 3 because they've got promotions on that race. I think that horse is all right for that promotion. I mean, it's, you know, I'm backing it often for each way, but I think it's worth a punt, even if you're doing a promotion on Misty Manny. But 12 is getting a bit on the shorter side, to be fair, for promotion punt. But yeah, I would consider that if I have promotions, but I don't do them on the channel bet. And yeah, there's a few bookies paying 4, but not all. And then there's a bit of variance in his market raisins. So yeah, so just have a watch out where you're getting place terms on here. If I was designing bets specifically for Sky Bet, I wouldn't be putting that one anywhere near my top of my list because they're only paying 3 places on it. But for the channel, you know, this is a day where I'm only getting 3, and others you might end up getting that bet up because it's going to come 4th and it won't count for the channel. So 540 is the bet. That's bet 2. Next lucky 15, 225 Newbury Solent Gateway horse of the day on freebets.com. When I put that bet on the channel, that was 40s. In the combo double, it's a different price. 235 the Curragh, Laugh a Minute 14s, 3 o'clock Newbury Shartash at 12s, 315 market raisin Fix at all at 11 to 1, 18p each way, lucky 15. Again, real variance. 225 Sky and Hills are 5. Some bookies are 4 and some are maybe only 3. The 235 at the Curragh, Sky are 7. You've got Betway and Paddy are 6. Most bookies are 5. That 3 o'clock Newbury, Sky are 5. Most bookies are 4, but not all. And then the 315 market raisin Fix at all, Sky 6. Most bookies are 5. So I've called it as Sky Best. If you haven't got Sky, Paddy next best, and then Hills off 365, but for different reasons. So that's 540. That's bet 3. Okay. Right, first combination double. This is not one that most people would be looking at doing. 225. I really like that horse, and I think that's the horse that should be the favourite. So I've put them together. So Solent Gateway at 33s and Novell Legend at 5s, and the 225 Newbury. Not got Novell Legend anywhere else in the staking plan. And then the 520 Newbury, Sky are 4. No one else is, but I'm still happy with this. The way I've done this. So if you're not Sky, it's fine. Don't Tell Claire 15 to 2. Maggie's Way 14. Not in any other bets. Tango Tonight at 40s is in another bet. 6 times 20p each way doubles. So it's 240 your bet. So most bookies you're going to be getting 4 and 3. For the channel, we've got 5 and 4. For Hills, you've got 5 and 3. So Hills are next best outside of Sky. As long as I can't guarantee you need to check that in shop, but in online, Hills are paying 5 there. I don't know if they're paying that in shop. So if you're a shop customer, make sure, ask the question, are Hills paying 5 in shop on 225 Newbury the same as they are online? So that is £2.40, just a mere £2.40 for bet 4. Should flag on that tank. Well, I'll come back to that actually. Bet 5, a Yankee, slightly shorter prices than all of them. 235 Curragh, Hurricane Ivor 11s. We backed that last time or recently. 3 o'clock Newbury, Comanche Falls 5s. That should be the favourite in that race to me. 335 Newbury, massive field, the super sprint. I'm just going to go with one horse. 5 places on Sky, 4 most other places. It's not a great betting heat, but Juniper Berries is the one I think is worth having in here. 15 to 2, and then 345 the Curragh, the Irish Oaks, Lumiere Rock at 16s, 20p each way Yankee. 440 is the bet. Sky are best for this. Paddy second best, but that's because they've got the 6th place on the Curragh race. And then 365 Coral or Labrooks for bet 5. And then bet 6 is the main combination double bet for the day. We've got 4 in the Scurry at the Curragh and 2 in the Summer Plate at Market Rasen. So 2.35 the Curragh, Hurricane Ivor, Laugh a Minute, and I've added in Furnace Creek and Pinar del Rio. That one, 80s, at the time of doing this video, you could get 80s at Paddy for 6 places. That's a great bet. It's also 80s at Betfair 5 places, which is good but not as good. 3.15 Market Rasen, Fix It All at 11s, Broken Ice at 20s. 8 times 25p each way double. So you put all 6 horses in the bet slip. It'll give you 8 combinations. 8 times 25p each way doubles. You don't need to write them all separately. And then we've got 2 25p each way singles on the 2 big price ones that aren't in any other bets. Sky Best, because you've got 7 and 6. Paddy 6 and 5. And Betway 6 and 5 without best price guaranteed. They're the best 3. Everybody else then is pretty similar. It's a £5 bet. Sky Best, Paddy next best, Betway next best. They're not Betway popping up a little bit, not as much as Unibet, but I'm having a look more now at some of these smaller bookies that are less well known. So for those people particularly who get themselves through betting accounts and stuff, just to try and give you a bit of a flag of where next might be a good place to go if you're getting restrictions on accounts. And all right, so bet 7. This is the saver bet because it's basically the latest stuff. So 5 o'clock Market Rasen, McGowan's Pass at 12s, 5.05 Ripon, Copper and 5 at 20s, 5.20 Newbury, Tango tonight at 40s. I think you can still get 66 on 365 on that one. And then 7.45 Doncaster, bit later than everything else. Maywake at 9s, 18p each way, lucky 15. 5.40 is the bet. Sky are best, then 365 Coral or Ladbrokes next best for bet 7. That is me. All right, I will be back tonight for the 3rd time on a Saturday. I mean, if it goes wrong on the first 2 videos, I don't blame anyone for not joining to me tonight. But yeah, I'll be back tonight at some point a bit late for Sunday's selections. There's a few bits to have a look at, I think, for Sunday. So I'll see what I can rustle up. It won't be a voluminous day, I shouldn't imagine, with the amount of racing. But yeah, there'll be a few bits I think we can have a look at. All right, have a great Saturday. I will see you tonight if you're joining me then. Otherwise, see you whenever. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.